What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. The weekend is officially here. I hope you guys had an amazing week. I hope you had a productive week. So far, I hope you're having a productive day. Even though it's Friday, doesn't mean that you can slack off. So, with that being said, I just want to touch on consistency today. That kind of goes along with what I just finished saying. Just because it's Friday doesn't mean that you stop being consistent with your goals. That doesn't mean that you stop being consistent with your progress. It doesn't mean that need to stop everything just because, oh my God, it's the weekend, it's Friday, because that kind of can, it can cause you to have things piling up. So you don't want to lose the consistency of what you've been doing. But aside from your goals, you also want to continue to be consistent in other aspects of your life as well. Not only your goals, but being consistent in maybe something that you have planned to do that you need to work on, whether it's a hobby or whether it's, being a parent. Of course, a parent, you're never off, but there's certain things that you want to be consistent with doing with your kids, being consistent in a relationship, being consistent in your marriage, being consistent in what you say you're going to do. Um, you know, being who you want to be, the consistency overall of being who you are cannot stop. When you want to do something, or when you want to be someone, or when you are trying to grow as a person, you have to constantly be working on yourself. Consistency is key to getting closer to solidifying your goal. If you're not consistent, believe me, everything is going to fall apart. Everything's going to fall apart. You're never going to get to your goal. You're never going to get to your destination. You're never going to, finish this plan. You're never going to, be on a straight line to doing what you want to do. When it comes to being consistent, that's with everything, with your word, with the relationship that you have, with, friendships. If, you have been meaning to meet up with a friend of yours, and this is something that you guys have been talking about, and you want to make a habit of, hey, you know what, let's make a consistent effort to try to meet up once a week. You don't want to fall off of that consistency, because when you tell someone that you're going to do something and you're not consistent behind it, it causes the person to kind of not have the trust in your word. And if you have anything else, your word is all you have. So you want to continue to make sure that you stand behind your word, that you are consistent with what you say you're going to do. You're consistent with, who you say you want to be, or who you are. Same thing in relationships. It's a big thing to be consistent, because if you're not consistent with what you have to do in a relationship, your relationship is going to fall apart one way or another. So in every aspects, on both parties, of course, you have to be consistent. You have to, continue to love on your person and date your person. And, they always say, this is my thing. People always say, oh, the first year of your relationship or marriage is like the honeymoon stage, and after that it just falls apart. It shouldn't fall apart. It should always feel like a honeymoon stage. I don't like that term, because it makes it seem like the first part of the relationship is the only part of the relationships that's the best. If you work on your relationship consistently, and granted, every relationship, nobody's perfect. You're going to have your mistakes, you're going to have your ups and downs, life is going to throw things at you, and that's when you have to come together as a team and be consistent in making sure that your relationship is so strong that you come on top of everything that gets thrown at you. So when people say, oh, it's the honeymoon stage, I don't like that. Your whole relationship, your whole marriage should consistently feel happy. It should consistently feel uplifting. It should consistently feel at peace. Granted, yes, when things happen and when life throws things at you, that's when your relationship is tested and the strength of your relationship is tested, yes. But that doesn't mean that, oh my God, let me stop being consistent because this bad thing happened. Like, oh, it's work. It really is work. So you have to always be consistent no matter what your situation is. So just because it's Friday doesn't mean that you are not to be consistent with your goals. But have fun, enjoy your weekend, be stress free, start your day with great intentions, continue the great intentions. I hope you guys are doing, whatever it is that you do to de-stress, whether it's meditating, journaling. I have been meditating heavily lately, and I've been doing it early in the morning, before I get out of bed. And when I tell you, it has made a really big difference in the last couple of days that I've been doing it. And it's not that I don't ever meditate, but I've made it a consistent thing to do it every morning. And so I'm going to keep at it. So you guys do whatever it is that you do to, de-stress and to give yourself some time to reset, but enjoy your weekend. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. I'm going to have family from out of town this weekend. My oldest nephew is having a baby, so it's going to be a fun-filled weekend. I'm going to be seeing my parents who are actually coming into town from out of town, so it should be a fun weekend for me. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys are up to this weekend, if you're having a great day, and if you enjoyed this message. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like and share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. Have a great weekend. I'll see you later. Toodles!